It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on Sam Darnold. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Vikings and the Packers on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Since the last loss, winners of and you get on those sticks like this without your defense playing. They created great identity, and I know they want to expect this streak to get to the kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's Willis. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw, Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Yeah, look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Brandon Powell deep from Minnesota. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense making their way out behind their former number 3 overall pick, who spent his last year as a 49er. It's Sam Darnold.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Darnold from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Darnold down to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
The Packers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Jacobs going to try the middle, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance. I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Willis. A short throw to Musgrave.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position. Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Here's Darnold. Flushed out right.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the